Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for tuning in. We've got another track-by-track album battle, another Van Halen edition, and this time we're going to put Van Halen 3 versus A Different Kind of Truth. Now, I definitely like Different Kind of Truth better. It's a far better swan song than Van Halen 3 ever could have been, but Van Halen 3 still has a couple of good songs. Now, this album does have one more track than Van Halen 3. I'm going to add the outtake track, That's Why I Love You, to the end of this one. So that will be the unofficial 13th track of Van Halen 3, so that these two albums can match up evenly. So that being said, let's jump into this. First up, we got New World. Kind of a cool little instrumental. I always liked it. I think it's a nice sounding instrumental. Kind of pretty. Nothing that really gonna rock your face off, but it's nice. Versus Tattoo. I'm not crazy about Tattoo. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. It's just sort of there. I prefer New World. I'm giving that one to Van Halen 3. Next up, Without You. Probably my favorite song on Van Halen 3. Again, She's the Woman. Just because I know Van Halen 3 is going to struggle from here on out, I'm tempted to give it to Without You, but She's the Woman, I think, is the better song, so I got to go with Different Kind of Truth on that one. One I Want versus You and Your Blues. One I Want's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. You and Your Blues is kind of cool. I especially love the pre-chorus. Your bad mood's permanent, communication breakdown. I love that part. Great stuff. I'm giving that one a Different Kind of Truth. From Afar. Versus Chinatown. I'm not even like super crazy about Chinatown, but it's definitely better than From Afar. So Different Kind of Truth gets another one. Dirty Water Dog versus Blood and Fire. I don't really like Dirty Water Dog. That's one that I see a lot of people pick out as one of the better tracks on here. I don't know that I get that. I've never been crazy about Dirty Water Dog. Blood and Fire, I think, is really cool. It's weird to me because it sounds more like a Van Hagar track. Like, musically, it sounds like it should have been on balance to me. But then David Lee Roth starts singing, so it's kind of cool. And I know the song, I think it originates from way back before Sammy ever joined the band, but it just has that balance feel to me. And then Dave starts singing, so it's kind of cool. But it's definitely better than Dirty Water Dog. Next up, we got Once and Bullet Head. Once isn't terrible. I've kind of begun to appreciate it. It's not great. It's not blowing my mind or anything. Bullet Head rocks pretty good. I'm giving that one to Bullet Head. Next up, we got Fire in the Hole versus As Is. Fire in the Hole, again, another one that I think is a little more popular on Van Halen 3. Got a cool lick. Not a great song. As Is, rips. I love that song. I love that song as much as anything the band did in their classic run with David Lee Roth. It's my favorite song on Different Kind of Truth. It's fantastic. It's definitely getting the point. Next up, we have Josephina versus Honey Baby Sweetie Doll. My least favorite song on this album is Honey Baby Sweetie Doll. I never got it. And just by being my least favorite song on Different Kind of Truth, that means it's also my least favorite song by Van Halen, sung by David Lee Roth. But it's going up against Josephina, so Honey Baby Sweetie Doll is still going to get the point there. Next up is Year to the Day. 9 minutes of boredom to me. Versus The Trouble with Never. I'm not even crazy about The Trouble with Never, but that's an easy point for that one. Out of Space versus Primary. Primary is one of the least exciting Van Halen instrumentals to me. Out of Space. Gotta go with Out of Space. Next up, we have Ballot or the Bullet versus Stay Frosty. I think Ballot or the Bullet is one of the better songs on here. It's definitely the best song since Fire in the Hole, at least. Rock's pretty good. I think that song really sounds like Gary Cherone and Van Halen is just not on the same page yet. Both are doing their thing. Both, I think, had kind of a good idea for a song, and it's not gelling together. It's just it feels a little disjointed, but it's still kind of cool. Stay Frosty. I'm not crazy about Stay Frosty. I don't hate it. But I don't love it. I think Stay Frosty is a lot more popular with other fans than it is me. I'm gonna give that one to Ballard Bullet. Van Halen 3 is gonna get another point. So how about that? Next up, we have How Many Say I versus Big River. Literally anything could go up against How Many Say I and win. It's the worst song Van Halen's ever recorded. But I do love Big River. I think Big River's got some cool riffage going on that track, so Big River's got an easy point there. Last but not least, we have That's Why I Love You, the unofficial 13th song on here, going up against Beats Workin'. Beats Workin's another one of those songs. I'm not like that into it. It's not bad. I'm gonna give that one to Van Halen 3. That's Why I Love You. Had it been included on here, easily my second favorite song on the album. Easily. The guitar work is kind of classic Van Halen sounding. Maybe not classic Van Halen sounding, but it sounds like something that would have fit right in the Van Hagar years and been really amazing. Melody's nice. Definitely my second favorite song from this era. Without You is the only one that would beat it for me. I'm giving it the point over Beats Working. So, final score. 10-3. Van Halen 3 actually got 3 points. So, in the comments below, let me know which of those two albums you prefer. Do your track-by-track list in the comments below so I can check them out. If you like this kind of content, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this in the future, and I will catch you next time.